If you live anywhere from the Carolinas to Nova Scotia, stop everything and listen right now. A massive blizzard is developing as I record this on Saturday evening, January 31st. This is not a normal winter storm. This is a bomb cyclone that will drop 24 millibars in 24 hours. That is explosive intensification. Some models show this system reaching pressure equivalent to a Category 2 or low-end Category 3 hurricane. 950 millibar pressure readings. That is insanely strong. Right now, people across the Carolinas are reporting 8 inches of snow, 10 inches. Some areas over a foot, and it is still snowing heavily. This storm will create life-threatening conditions tonight and into Sunday morning. Here is exactly what is happening and what you must do to survive the next 24 hours. Over 40,000 people have already commented asking about their specific location. Raleigh has thousands waiting. Wilmington has thousands waiting. Charlotte has thousands asking when conditions improve. Cape Cod wants to know snowfall totals. Nova Scotia needs to prepare for blizzard conditions Sunday night. I am reading every single comment. Drop your city and state or province right now. The more specific you are, the better forecast I can give you in updates tonight and tomorrow morning. Let me explain what makes this storm so dangerous. Right now, at 6 p.m. Saturday evening, the low pressure is sitting just offshore of North Carolina at 996 millibars. Within 24 hours, by Sunday afternoon, this system will be at 974 millibars off the northeast coast. By the time it reaches Nova Scotia Sunday evening, it will be down to 969 millibars. Some ensemble members are forecasting pressures in the 950s range. When you see a low pressure system drop that fast, you get blizzard conditions. You get whiteout visibility. You get wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. You get snow falling at 1 to 2 inches per hour. People die in these conditions when they try to travel. Here are the current winter weather alerts, and you need to understand what they mean. Winter storm warnings remain in effect across most of the Carolinas, northeast Georgia, and southern Virginia. Winter storm warnings mean substantial snowfall is occurring or imminent. This is not a watch. This is not an advisory. This is a warning. Conditions are dangerous right now. Winter weather advisories surround the warning area in lighter purple. These areas will still see snow-covered roads and travel delays, but totals will be lower. Then from coastal Texas through southern Louisiana, southern Georgia, southeast Alabama, and most of Florida, freeze warnings are in effect. Freeze warnings mean temperatures will drop below 32 degrees. For Florida, this means falling iguanas. Yes, I am serious. Iguanas will fall from trees when temperatures drop into the 30s. Do not touch them. They are not dead. They are in shock. When they warm up, they will move and they can bite. Let me give you the specific situation right now as of 6 p.m. Saturday. Heavy snow is falling across most of the Carolinas. I understand some areas around Wilmington and Raleigh are seeing dry slots. This is normal with these systems. Do not think the snow is over. That dry air will fill in with heavy snow through the mid and late evening hours. Snowfall rates could exceed 1 inch per hour. 1 inch per hour means visibility drops to near zero. 1 inch per hour means roads become impassable in minutes. 1 inch per hour means you cannot drive safely. Here is the timeline for the rest of tonight and tomorrow. Through midnight tonight and into the early morning hours Sunday, heavy snow continues across the Carolinas. The Outer Banks will get hammered. Northeastern South Carolina will see intense snowfall rates. By 7 to 8 a.m. Sunday morning, most of the snow will be moving offshore from the Carolinas. The Outer Banks may still see snow showers. Wilmington and Myrtle Beach may see lingering snow, but the worst will be over for the Carolinas by Sunday morning. The cold, dry Arctic air building in behind the system will shut off the snow. However, Cape Cod and areas south of Boston, you are just getting started Sunday morning. Your snow begins mid-morning Sunday and continues into the evening. You could see 2 to 3 inches. Not a major event for you, but enough to create slick roads. Here are the additional snowfall totals on top of what has already fallen. These are the totals you will see between now and Sunday morning. The Outer Banks of North Carolina could see another 6 to 8 inches tonight. Northeastern South Carolina, upstate South Carolina could see another 4 to 7 inches. Far eastern Georgia, maybe another inch. Cape Cod will see 1 to 2 inches Sunday. If you already have 8 inches on the ground in Charlotte and you get another 4 inches tonight, you are looking at a foot of snow total. Charlotte does not handle a foot of snow well. Roads will be impassable. Power outages are likely. Stay home. Now let me talk about the winds, because this is where people underestimate these storms. A rapidly deepening low pressure creates screaming winds. The Outer Banks of North Carolina will see wind gusts in excess of 40 to 50 miles per hour tonight and Sunday morning. 40 to 50 mile per hour winds will blow snow horizontally. You will not be able to see. Whiteout conditions are guaranteed. If you try to drive in these conditions, you will get stuck. You will run out of gas. You will freeze. Do not travel. Visibility right now at 6 p.m. Saturday is already dropping below half a mile in many areas. Some isolated spots are seeing visibility under a quarter mile. Some areas are experiencing complete whiteout conditions. Black on the visibility map means you cannot see anything. This will continue through the evening hours. After midnight, eastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina will see the worst visibility. You will not be able to see the road. You will not be able to see other cars. You will not be able to see anything. Then slowly through mid and late morning Sunday, visibility will start to improve along the coastal Carolinas. Cape Cod will also see reduced visibility Sunday afternoon with blowing and drifting snow. Visibility could drop below half a mile at times. Now let me talk about Nova Scotia, because this system does not just disappear. Canada, you are in the crosshairs Sunday evening into Monday morning. Nova Scotia, you are looking at a potential blizzard. This system will provide snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour across central and eastern Nova Scotia. The tight pressure gradient will create strong winds and blizzard-like conditions. Whiteout conditions are expected. Snowfall totals could exceed a foot in many areas of eastern Nova Scotia. Some spots could approach 20 inches. 20 inches. That is a crippling snowstorm. Nova Scotia, prepare now while you still have Saturday evening. Stock up on supplies. Make sure you have heat. Make sure you have food and water. This storm will shut down travel Sunday night and Monday. Look at the wave heights this storm will create. A few hundred miles east of the mid-Atlantic, waves will reach 40 feet. 40-foot waves. This is the power of a bomb cyclone. These waves will eventually move toward Europe by the middle of next week around February 5th. If you are in Europe wondering where these massive waves came from, they originated from this winter storm in the eastern United States. Now let me talk about the cold, because the storm is only half the danger. The cold behind this system is life-threatening. Wind chills are dropping below zero across much of the eastern United States tonight and Sunday. By Sunday morning, wind chills in Tallahassee could drop to single digits above zero. Gainesville, Orlando, Jacksonville, Panama City, all single-digit wind chills. Tampa Bay and Naples will see wind chills in the teens. Miami and Key West will see wind chills in the mid-20s to mid-30s. That is dangerously cold for Florida. Iguanas will fall from trees. Outdoor plants will die. Exposed pipes will freeze. Protect your home, protect your plants, protect yourself. Around the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, and the Northeast, wind chills will be well below zero Sunday. If you lose power in these areas, you are in danger. Hypothermia can set in within hours at these temperatures. Make sure your heat is working. Make sure you have backup heat. Make sure you have blankets and warm clothing. Check on your neighbors. Check on elderly family members. Make sure everyone is safe and warm. Here is what you must do right now if you are in the path of this storm. 1. If you are in the Carolinas, stay home tonight. Do not travel. The roads are already dangerous and they will get worse. Snow is falling heavily. Winds are increasing. Visibility is dropping. If you try to drive, you will get stuck. 2. If you have church services Sunday morning, consider staying home. Visibility will still be poor Sunday morning across the Carolinas. Roads will still be snow-covered. It is not worth the risk. 3. If you are in Cape Cod or south of Boston, prepare for snow Sunday. It will not be a major storm for you, but it will create slick roads. Avoid travel Sunday afternoon and evening if possible. 4. If you are in Nova Scotia, prepare immediately for a blizzard Sunday evening into Monday. Stock up on food and water tonight. Make sure your heat works. Make sure you have backup power if possible. This will be a significant storm for you. 5. If you are anywhere in the eastern United States, prepare for dangerous cold Sunday and Monday. Wind chills below zero can cause frostbite in minutes. Exposed skin will freeze. Dress in layers. Cover all exposed skin. Limit time outdoors. 6. Protect your pipes. Let faucets drip overnight. Open cabinet doors under sinks. Disconnect outdoor hoses. Cover outdoor faucets. Frozen pipes will burst and cause catastrophic damage. 7. If you are in Florida, protect your plants and outdoor animals. Bring potted plants inside. Bring pets inside. Iguanas will fall from trees. They are not dead. They are cold stunned. Do not touch them. Now let me talk about what happens after this storm, because winter is not over. Another Clipper system is moving through the northern plains and upper Midwest right now. Eastern Nebraska, eastern Dakotas, western Minnesota are seeing snow. This will spread into the Twin Cities overnight and Sunday morning. Duluth and Bismarck will see snow. This system will move into Wisconsin, Illinois, and Chicago Sunday afternoon. This is not a blockbuster storm, just a Clipper bringing an inch or two of snow. But an inch or two is enough to make roads slippery and dangerous. The big pattern change comes late next week. Thursday morning, February 5th, energy drops southeast out of Canada into the Great Lakes. This Alberta Clipper will bring cold air and snow. By Friday, February 6th, light to moderate snow will overspread the Great Lakes region. A wintry mix is possible further west where temperatures are warmer. This system will drop into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. The Appalachians, including West Virginia, could see several inches of snow from this system. Models are showing 2 to 4 inches across the Great Lakes and southern Canada. West Virginia could see heavier amounts, especially in the central Appalachians. We will watch this closely as we move through the week. Now let me give you the long-range pattern, and this is important. Arctic air will modify across the southeast as we move into early February, between February 1st and 8th. That means temperatures will slowly rise from the brutal cold we have right now. Mild Pacific air will move across western Canada and the western United States. A ridge of high pressure will build across these areas, bringing well above average temperatures, but the cold is not done. The stratospheric polar vortex is splitting into 2 lobes. One lobe is over Asia and Europe. The other lobe is over North America. When the polar vortex splits, it takes about 2 weeks for that air to leak from the stratosphere down to the surface. That means the second half of February could bring another major Arctic outbreak. Here is what I am forecasting for February. The second week of February, between the 8th and 15th, we will see a rapid warm-up. Temperatures will spike well above average across much of the eastern United States. This is the thaw. This is when things moderate, but the cold is reloading near the Arctic. Then from February 15th through 22nd, another massive Arctic blast drops from Russia and the Arctic all the way through Canada and into the central and eastern United States. This cold air will reach the Gulf Coast again. Texas coastline, northern Mexico, northern Florida. This pattern sticks around through the last week of February, the 22nd through 28th. Snowfall potential increases in the third week of February. I am forecasting a bigger winter storm somewhere across the central and eastern United States around February 15th to 22nd. This would be on the leading edge of that Arctic air mass. Exactly where this storm tracks is impossible to say 3 weeks out. But there is a strong signal for heavy snow in the northeast during the last week of February between the 22nd and 28th. This is something to watch as we get closer. Bottom line, right now tonight you are dealing with a bomb cyclone creating blizzard conditions across the Carolinas. By Sunday morning, the worst will be over for the Carolinas, but Nova Scotia will be dealing with a blizzard Sunday night into Monday. Dangerous cold follows this system with wind chills below 0 across much of the east Sunday and Monday. Another Clipper brings light snow to the Midwest Sunday. A stronger Alberta Clipper could bring snow to the Great Lakes and Appalachians next Friday, February 6th. Long-range temperatures moderate in early to mid-February, but another major Arctic outbreak is likely in the second half of February with potential for significant winter storms. Drop your city and state in the comments right now. I will be posting updates throughout tonight and tomorrow as this storm evolves. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We are approaching 150,000 subscribers, and I would love to hit that tonight with your help. Turn on notifications so you do not miss updates. Share this video with everyone you know in the path of this storm. Family, friends, neighbors. The more people who see this, the more people who can prepare. Stay safe tonight. Bundle up if you must go outside. Wind chills are life-threatening. Visibility is life-threatening. Roads are life-threatening. The safest place is inside your home with heat and supplies. Check on your neighbors. Help each other. We will get through this storm, but only if we take it seriously and help each other. I will talk to you soon with the next update. Stay warm.